Hello, my name is Samuel Acosta.
Hi, my name is Natalia Flores.
Welcome back to another episode of Government 101. And today we have
Pablo Ramos, Santa Cruz County Assessor. Thank you for your invitation.
Thank you, Mr. Ramos, for joining us today on our podcast episode. So, the main concept of our podcast is to educate the public on what each head of department does for our county and how they contribute to society. And what better way to do that than to have a game show-like concept? So, what we do is that we ask you for a brief description about you, your role, what you do. And from there, to start it off, Sam and I play rock, paper, scissors to ask the first question. And based on your answer, we'll ask a total of 10 questions. And when we start concluding it, we'll start asking some funny questions or maybe just questions about yourself or controversial questions like EGs or finitos, like I mentioned previously. And so, yeah, if you could please give us just a brief description about you. And yeah.
I'm Pablo Ramos. I'm the county assessor. I've been the elected official for the past 5 years. I was elected in 2020. I've been working at the assessor's office since 1990, going up the ladder from appraiser A to appraiser 1, appraiser 2, chief deputy, chief appraiser, and the county assessor.
Okay, thank you. So Sam and I are going to play paper, rock, scissors. Ready? Oh, okay, go.
I won that one. All right. So to start off, can we have some background information about where you were born, where you were raised, where you graduated high school from, and where you pursued your higher education, if you did?
Sure. I'm here from Nogales. I graduated from Nogales High School in 1987. I went to ITT Technical Trade School. Then I started working for the county since 1990.
Nice.
Thank you.
How has the environment of working in the county complex changed over the years?
Well, it changed a lot over the years. I mean, a lot more people work for the county now since when I started. I mean, it has grown all over all offices, so they've moved around the building quite a few times, except our office. We've always been at the same corner. But like the health department, planning and zoning, public works, they've moved around the county, the county building.
Thank
you. What motivated you to be elected county assessor?
Well, I have been working at the assessors for almost 29 years when I got the opportunity to run for the position. So, I mean, that was the main goal, to become the assessor.
Can you briefly explain your role and what you do in the county assessor's office?
Sure. I'm responsible for all the valuations in the county. What we do, we value property for taxation purposes. So what we do is we locate, identify, and assess property. So we go out, we measure the buildings, grade them, the materials, and we give them a value. Okay. Based on that value, there's a tax that's attached to the property. So every taxing authority has a different tax rate. Like the school district, the fire district, the flood control, the county, they all have different taxing rates. Those rates are applied to the value of the property. That's how a tax bill is generated. So from the work that we do, we get all the money. So all the taxing authorities, which are like the county, the schools, fire districts, they have money to do whatever they need to spend their money on. So a lot of the money that the taxing authorities receive, the basis from the work that we do in our office.
Are there any challenges from being the elected county assessor?
Assessor?
Assessor.
Yeah. I mean, we have to value property fairly and equitable, and we have to defend our values. If the property owner is not satisfied with their valuation, they can go up to tax court. So yeah, there's many challenges. I mean, there's also challenges just the work itself, the weather, dogs out there running after the appraisers. If it's windy, if it's cold, if it's raining, we still have to go out there and measure property and identify it and value it.
I had one right now. How long does it typically take to measure the property and to give a good estimate? or like a good response?
Well, it's first of all we have to get a copy of the building permit from either from the city of Nogales, the county, the town of Patagonia. Once we get the building permit, we have to go out in the field. We locate the property, identify it, make sure it's the right parcel, lot, block, unit. Once we find what that is, we go out and we measure the property, physically measure with a tape. We get the square footage. Then we get all the components, like the type of roof it has, the type of walls, what type of floor covers, heating, cooling, has a garage, a carport, a driveway, porches, patios, walls. We identify all the characteristics of the property. Once we get that, we come back into the office. We have to draw the improvement. We call the improvement, which is the house or whatever building's there. We draw it in. We get the square footage. We get the perimeter. Then we input everything into it's called the CAMA system, which is a computer-assisted mass appraisal. We put all the information. From there, we get a value. From that value, we send that out to the taxpayer for their review and if they wish to appeal it. So if appraiser goes out there, it all depends. To Rio Rico, it'll probably take an hour to pick up a house.
Mm-hmm.
Then once they come back, it probably takes another couple of hours to draw it out and do all the stuff that we have to do with it.
So would you say it's the whole process? Is it a long process, or how long does it usually take?
Yeah, it is a very long, complicated process. And it can take, it all depends on the distance to go out and get those improvements.
Oh, that was you.
And what has been the longest, like, time that you've ever, like, done anything such, like you mentioned?
Well, it's probably the ones that are, like, towards east of Elgin. It's called Hell's Gate. It's way out by Parker Lake. We have to go out and measure those homes. There's a lot of homes out there and mobile homes. Also, if we go towards Arivaca, towards Elephant Heads Mountain, there's a big improvement that we have out there. So that's, and also we have, it's called towards Arivaca Lake. We have other improvements over there towards the old town of Ruby. So there's a lot of places. It all depends on the distance. So.
Okay, thank you.
So you mentioned that most people aren't happy with your final solution, correct?
No, they're actually happy. They're
really?
They can just review their property because we value the property, and people want to see the property worth a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
So they're happy with it. They're just not happy once they have to pay that tax. But their value, they're fine with it. It's a tax bill that they're not very happy about.
Okay, I was gonna ask you, what's your main reason of justify? Like, what's your most common reason to justify for this? Like, oh, I don't like the amount of taxes I have to pay, and your reason is, oh, well, you have to because this and that. Like, what's the most common thing you tell them?
Yeah, it's two components. One is the value, because we value property. We don't look at the tax side of it until the tax bill comes out.
Oh, okay.
So once we go out there, we have to measure, identify, locate, and value the property. Doesn't matter what the tax bill is going to be. So that's the difficult part.
Okay. You got that.
Are there any current events you would like to share with the public?
Sure. The notices of value went out March 1st. Their appeal deadline was April 29th. Right now, we're working on those appeals. We have until August 15th to give a decision on those appeals. In September, we're going to get it's called the revised notice of change. So if there's a change between January 1st and September 30th, we have to send a revised notice of value so they can look at their value and they can have that appeals process again.
Okay.
Any other message you would like to share to the public?
Sure. We have a lot of programs available to the community. We have the Senior Freeze program. We have the exemptions. We have the veterans exemptions. We have the nonprofit exemptions. So there's a lot of programs that can benefit the community, and we're there to administer those programs.
Awesome. Thank you.
And to conclude our professional questions, more say, I have kind of a personal question. Did you play any sports in high school?
I played a lot of basketball through high school, yeah.
Okay. What position?
At that time, we also played all positions, I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay. What's your favorite fast food that we offer here in Nogales?
Oh, tacos, burros, burgers, everything.
Like for example, Chipotle, McDonald's, Dunkin'. Like, what's your go-to place?
Probably El Banquete.
Here in Nogales?
Yeah.
Where?
It's a little food truck.
Oh. Have you tried the
Or
chucherías,
Paricutín.
please? Oh, where's that?
It's right next to Chiltepinos.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried the new chucherías truck?
I haven't. No.
You need to.
I go to Michoacana.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay, regarding the Michoacana, Jamaica con limonada or Jamaica así sola?
Jamaica con limonada.
Okay. It's called limonaica.
Limonaica.
I heard Pink Panther. I don't know. It's got many names, but.
Yeah.
All
I've
right.
never heard of that.
Rudy said it.
But
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Ramos, for joining us today and for taking time out of your day and being with us. You definitely taught us a lot. I mean, I didn't really know what the assessor did, but now that I know, they have a lot to do regarding property and stuff like that. So it really helped me. I mean, I learned a lot, and I'm pretty sure Sam learned. And if we can
For
learn,
sure.
the public can learn.
and like I tell my fellow electeds, it's the base for everything. We started off and then they run with it.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for Sam and I? And if you do, ring that bell.
Thank
No?
you.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned for our next episode of Gov 101.